Welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, there it is. The place is finished. And I think it looks reasonable. Maybe not perfect. You see what I did here? I didn't even realize I had done that until I got down to look at it. The way it's supposed to be is this peak arch thing, whatever, really is supposed to be replicated on this side. And I didn't realize that I had kind of really derped it up until I got down to look at it, and I'm thinking, whoa, you know, it should have the slope on both sides, or it should have that thing on both sides. But a slope on one side and this thing on the other side, it just looks kind of odd. Not necessarily bad, but odd. I'm going to have to throw some doors on it. We've got little interior here, got some lights to keep the spawns down. And yeah, I'm going to call it finished. I haven't decided whether I want to try to fix this side to look like that side, or fix that side to look like this side. I haven't figured out which way I want to go with that just yet. Or if I want to just go ahead and be a little bit different and leave it the way it is. Have not decided that just yet. Meanwhile, there is another project that I really need to get taken care of, and that is to get this brewing facility out of here. It was only put here at because I needed to use it and so on at the time, and I didn't want to at that moment take time to put something together to deal with it. But I really need to. Let's see, I need to get some stone. Do I have some in here? Oh yeah, I've been mining again, although I haven't gotten nearly as much mining done as I wanted to with some internet difficulties I've had recently. Here we go. Okay. Head through here. And first up, let's break all of this. This glass is not really needed anymore. And I'll probably have to put together something to conceal this. And I'll get it figured out. And it seems that while this is working, at least I got 2 flowers off of that one, but I only got 1 off of the others. So obviously they're too close together. So one of the things I really need to do is dig out an area, probably this way. And arrange to have these things at least 2 blocks apart. Something like in here. Like the next one would be put, say, here at the closest. Yeah, something like that. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, so yeah, here. Oh, not that. That. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I could have left that one. And then just continue digging this out, throwing down an occasional torch to keep the light levels up. And so on. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing right now. I am going to do this part here to make sure there's a couple of blocks clearance around every one of these. Just so that there is room for them to grow and expand and have multiple flowers on each plant. Because that's the whole reason for growing these down here. Is to have multiple of those flowers growing so that I can get more of them. And yes, I've had the breeder turned on. Let's see, how many is in there? About 26 or so. I should probably get some mine carts out and start checking these guys out. Let's see. Do I have any mine carts down here still? No, I do not. Alright. Okay. I'll get the mine carts in a minute here. Let's see. The brewing facility that I'm thinking about would be probably dig into this wall here. Say maybe here-ish. Run this back a little bit. Maybe a little more, and then dig out a good sized room. And have place in there for brewing machines, which, if I recall correctly, they usually go about 4 blocks tall in a 3x3 footprint. Yeah. Alright. Let me head up here, get some iron, make up some mine carts, and let's get some of this initial villager sorting taken care of. Plenty of iron. Nope. I am not going to make as many as possible. Six, 7, 8 of them. That should be plenty. Oh. Let's block that back up. Alright, there we go. Let's do some villager sorting. That's always fun. Well, sorta, kinda. And what I'm looking for here is to come up with a villager that sells a looting book. Ideally, looting 3, but you can't always pick and choose. Alrighty. Okay, let's get some of these guys. You're useless. I believe that thing down below has room for 8 villagers. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Well, we know he's toast. How about you? What are you? A cleric? You don't impress me. Armorer? Nope. Weaponsmith? Nope. Idiot? No. He doesn't even have a shop interface. Leatherworker? No, thank you. You are butcher. Okay, all of these guys get to take a ride. Don't give me that hearts crap. Oh, flatulence. What happened to my... When did I take up that track? Well, that's crap. No, not through there. Here. In fact, I'm going to need at least a few powered rails. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. When the heck did I take that up? I don't remember picking that stuff up at all. Alright. There's a few powered rails. Give me a few torches. That'll do. Alright. And then, of course, I have a villager mess to clean up because I didn't check my track status before I started running them. Alright. Go on. Alright. You. Get over this way. Get on the track. It's a nice tour trip. You'll love it. Get on the track. Go for a ride. You'll love it. Come on. Oh, you're going to be difficult. Because he's sitting on top of that chest. And that's just a fraction of a block short. Because some genius, and I say that very sarcastically, decided that chests didn't need to take up a whole block. And frankly, I've always disagreed with that decision. It makes it that much more difficult to make things look correct. And it causes problems like this. There is not going to be any getting him off of that track, off of that chest. Get moving there, Bone Brain. Oh, no you don't. Alright, enough of this noise. Okay, and I'll collect the rest of my carts. Oh, that's where they're all at. Alright. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let me check out the next batch. And we'll see how this goes. And I'm going to have to be doing a whole bunch of this off camera. Because I know I'm not going to have enough villagers to get what I'm looking for right now. Oh, goody. That's going to be 2 that I have to let sit there until they... Oh, 3. That's going to be a few slots taken up until they reach the point where you can find out what they're going to sell. And even if I wanted to get rid of them right now, they're not tall enough for the ride. You're a butcher, you're a weaponsmith, you're a cleric, you're a butcher, you're a leather worker. Okay. You get to go, and you get to go, and so do you, and you, and you, and you. Well, let's face it, the only ones that I'm even going to consider keeping are the librarians, because they're the ones that are going to have the thing I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay. Pick my carts up again. All right. And I shouldn't have picked up 8 because there is how many slots occupied? 3 of them. So I only need 5 right now. Yeah. I'm going to have to do a bunch of AFK time, waiting for these little ones to grow up and waiting for the breeder facility to generate more of them. Alright, let's check out this batch, and then I'm going to do some AFK time to see if I can come up with some more. Yeah. Alright, I will catch you after an hour or 3. Alright, well, it has been a really long time. A lot of time has gone by. And watching these people, things, whatever, they get with the heart particles every now and then. And once in a great while, that actually results in somebody new that eventually walks off the edge down there. But it's not been very often at all. Not at all like it used to be. Now, on the other hand, the chorus plants are working out pretty good. I'm getting as many as 4 flowers per plant, sometimes only a couple, once in a while only 1, but I'm getting a decent amount. I've got over a stack of chorus flowers, a few stacks of the chorus fruit, which I haven't done anything with yet, and so on. But there's a good bunch of that. But I'm thinking I've about had enough of villagers for a while. Like, I've got 2 here that are ready for going for a ride, because the only ones I want to keep right now are librarians. And I've been through at least 30 of these guys so far, and I haven't seen a librarian yet. Not one. So I'm thinking what I want to do is do a little something different. I am going to head back here to the XP farm, and I am going to actually, I need to go back to the trading facility area. I need to pick up some books and well, some Unbreaking 3 and some mending, because I have elytra that need to be fixed up. Let's see, there's 1 mending. There's an Unbreaking 2. There's another one. There's another one. There's a 4th one. There's another one. Okay, good. I'll still need to get, what I'll need is 2 Unbreaking 2s for each elytra and a mending for each elytra. And I'm going to go ahead and get that together to whatever degree I can. I can see I'm going to end up trading up a bunch of stuff for emeralds as well. But that's fine. I'm going to work on that and get ready for something else. All right, got everything all taken care of. Elytra all set up, mending and unbreaking. I've got extra rockets in here. By the way, I did get a little bit more mining done a while ago. I have ladders just in case. I'm carrying 6 stacks of rockets, an ender chest, so on. So I think I'm pretty well about as ready as I can be. I am going to head over here to my lame can't jump off the ground and start flying launcher, but it works. What the heck? And wait a minute. Space rocket. Wait. Oh, it would work better if I actually put the thing on. That is so awful. Anyway, okay, that didn't happen. And space rocket. Okay, all right. And now I'm going to turn to the east, I believe. Yes. And I'm going to head myself as close to 90 degrees as I can, pitch up to about 45, and do the rocket thing. And yeah. Oh, you know what I should have done before I started? I suppose I can try to do that now. Let me level out. A real quick look in here on statistics. Distance by elytra, 108.22. I'm looking to work on that. And I already know from previous experience, this is no fun to watch. So, I'll check in later. Okay, I'm just reaching cruising altitude. I just passed 13,000 on the y-axis. And I'm going to use the last of 2 stacks of rockets. And that's putting me at 13,000, almost 300. I'm leveling out now. And I'm actually going to go ahead and turn, heading to the west, because I've already come 8,000 blocks east. So I turn to plus 90. Because minus 90 is east, plus 90 is west, and I want to be as close to 0 on the level as I can manage. That should be pretty good right there. I kind of botched the ascent a little bit because I haven't done this in a while, like since season 4. But, and I noticed, by the way, on the way up, I got the challenge Beef in Space. And I thought that was kind of funny because I picked that up about somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500 on the y-axis. And here I am. If that's beef in space, what is 13,000 on the y-axis? Oh, boy. Yeah. And now I'm going to cruise and rack up the distance. I'll go probably about as far west as I flew east. And then I'll just turn and fly back and forth. And with this particular altitude, I should be able to stay up for quite a while. And if I need to, I have more rockets for boost. I will be back later. Okay, I am almost at minus 8,000. I'm getting ready to make my first turn. And I'll be switching out the first set of wings for the second one sometime after that when the durability gets down to about 50 or so. And let's make that turn. Back to minus 90. Pitch back to about minus 0.4 is good, if I can manage it. Okay, Oops. It's real sensitive. Oh, that's beautiful. 90.5 and minus 0.1. All right, great. Headed back to the east. And now, let's see, durability down to 112. It gets to about 50 or 60. I'll swap it out for the second wings and just keep on flying. And for now, I think I'm just going to cut to the end of the flight. Okay, I am just about to make my last turn heading back towards the east. My altitude is down to 1460 some and dropping. Turning back to minus 90. And based on my altitude, I figure I'm probably going to need a few rockets out of a third stack. I am currently flying on the 4th elytra. And honestly, my altitude is being so low because I kind of goofed up a couple of the turns a little bit and lost a whole lot of extra altitude doing it. What can I say? I'm out of practice. Like I said before, I haven't done this since season 4. And right now, I figure I'm going to use a few rockets to kind of boost my altitude a little bit. Go ahead and pitch up a little here. And that way I will guaranteed have enough altitude to return back to the base. Currently, right now, I've been flying for almost 1 hour and 20 minutes, non-stop. It really helps that the fact that you can pick up an elytra and swap it out with the active one automatically while flying. That's really great. Okay. All right, I'm going to cut back in when it's time to touch down. All right, I see by the coordinates that I have pretty much just overflown the base. So I'm turning again, maintaining a down pitch. So that I can actually get to where I can see the ground. That's the one thing about this. When you're flying outside of world above 255 on the Y, you can't see the ground. There is actually nothing to see, literally. Which makes this not very exciting to look at, which is why I've been cut out for most of the flight. And time to head back to the east again. All right, now we're inside the world, and there's the ground. There's the fort. All right. Okay, F3 is off. And touchdown. And that's at 8:22 p.m. Not bad. That makes my total flight duration 1 hour and 32 minutes because I took off at just about 10 minutes before 7 and it's now 8:22 p.m. Not bad. And let's see, if I recall correctly, and I'm going to look on the video and editing, distance is now 395. If I recall correctly, it was about 147 when I took off. Not too shabby. Yeah. In any event, kind of out of practice from doing that. Think I'm going to see about getting some more practice. Yeah. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.